What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Body Wrong Podcast, the podcast sponsored by the Deluxe Edition Network. Be sure to check out their podcasts of the month, Films and Fermentation, and Friends Talking Nerdy. And rumor is March is coming up soon, and Beard Laws might be the podcast of the month. Big shout out to Beard Laws. He's working behind the scenes today, so you won't be able to hear him or see him.
Oh hell
But
yeah!
he's doing all the magic for us, and we can't thank him enough for that. But Burley, Tony, what's up, guys?
Oh, just technical difficulties. I'm sitting in
seems to be the thing.
I'm sitting in an elementary school parking lot right now. Not my usual spot. I'm further away from the playground.
Is it not?
But yeah.
First of all,
I was gonna say you have to be. It's nice to know that they've boosted the Wi-Fi to get within a half a mile. I thought there was some restrictions.
I mean, honestly though, it's got to be over 800 feet because I thought that was the distance the judge said that you had to be away from the elementary school.
I'm on the other side of the parking lot. The playground's way over there. So.
Okay.
But you can still see it. You said it's way over there, as if you can still see it. So that's still too close.
The sexy silhouettes just running around with their arms dangling, these little spinner hats on their head.
Jesus.
And it only takes 3. You know, it feels awkward when there's less of a group because you feel more directly associated with Burley. I like that. Like I'm just sitting looking around like shit. I was very much a part of that.
I know. There's no coming back from that at all.
Like, oh god, here we go.
Solid start, boys. It's a solid start.
It is, and for those of you who are watching us, we appreciate that as well. And you might see that we're having a little technical difficulties. I'm not, my usual internet. I think Tony's not on his usual internet either.
No, actually, I am. All I'm going to say is a model of consistency.
There you go. Just like the weather around here, right?
Oh, dude. So honestly, you probably had the same shit I dealt with. Woke up at 6 a.m. to like an earth-shattering thunderstorm. I'm talking banger, like lightning, thunder, house rumbling. 3 o'clock, snow.
Isn't that wild?
Oh my god, what a strong cold, like 40 degrees in one day, and I'm like, yeah, no wonder I'm sick all the damn time.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I can't wait to miss a couple days of work again. Like I'm gonna get the flu or whatever.
It was literally 65 at 6 o'clock, and after the storm, like my kids are literally out like playing in the mud puddles, like like shorts, t-shirt. Like come home and it's like don't even think about going outside.
Dude,
yeah,
we went to a wrestling tournament, and so whenever I got up that day, 80 degrees. I was like, this is nice. Like, this is fantastic. Went into the wrestling tournament that evening, raining, thunderstorms. Wow. I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. 3 hours later, we come back to almost an inch of snow on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like,
yeah.
What?
You were wearing a short sleeve shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And it got down to -3 this morning. And I'm like, I just had shorts on yesterday. What happened? This is insane.
How awesome would it be?
Burley, what about you? You look like one. Can we guess what vehicle you're in?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like a Ford.
Nope, you're way off. Think smaller eyes.
Is that correct?
Hello?
No, Houston's off the radar.
Hello? Can you hear me? I can hear y'all.
Oh, I think at least on my end, he's very robotic. I don't know about you, Tony.
Can you hear me?
I see you a little bit, and honestly though, like it's hard to tell with your visuals sometimes because you kind of just barely move your head as it is. So when we see you doing this, we think that you're still live.
Like we didn't hear the cut, and we heard the "and you hear me."
How about now?
So we knew you said "Can you hear me?" but we did not clearly hear you say "Can you hear me?"
Now.
Somebody has AT&T.
Yeah, you got it back, bro.
Be right
back. Agree though that if anybody was going to get sought after by the Chinese, it would be Burley's internet. I mean, he's got like
Absolutely.
6 routers in the house. I mean, he's got to be a high target suspect.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was back there for a second.
Yep. What's funny is like the poses it keeps catching him in, so that's entertaining.
The tongue was out for a second. Jordan was there. I was like, oh, it's a slam dunk.
Old Slim Burley. He's looking great, by the way. Shout out to him.
And then there were 2. God damn, now the pressure is on to talk the entire
let the Midwest run this bitch like the way it's supposed to. Oh, and there's Tyson. He's here.
F7.
Oh, he's out. God, now we're back to 2.
God bless. Nobody wants to do this with us. He's like,
oh, wait a minute. Own top 10 stripper names. Go.
Ooh, Candy.
S tier?
That's got to be right. Because if you see Candy, like you automatically know C-section, scar,
Yeah.
and at least C cups.
I was gonna say the other one is Star is a good one, or Glitter.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon is a. There's an inside joke. My wife's stripper name is Cinnamon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But my friend from TikTok gave it to her.
Just so everybody knows too, Tony's wife and I are TikTok besties. Like she is.
Loves your content. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's great. Honestly, when she comments on it, I was like, you know what, Tony? I was like, that's what you get. That's what you get. You know what? I was hoping I could win her over, and slowly I'm going to win every single one of your guys' wives over. Working on Rob's girlfriend, Tyson, your wife. I can understand why you keep
In all
her away.
fairness, other than like Tyson, you might have to like really impress his wife, but the rest of the wives are married to the rest of the guys, so like the bar's set pretty low. You just have to act like a gentleman to the 99th out of 100th degree.
Right.
Still gonna
Can you
have
guys hear me?
90. Yeah, you sound
Yes.
delicious.
And you look fan-fucking-tastic,
Yeah,
Tyson.
I mean, look
My
I got it in
gosh.
the camera.
You can't even tell.
You
Can't
got
even
a
tell.
haircut? I mean, that is
I have a barber shop, so I feel like I have to get a haircut like every 2 weeks.
that's true.
So what is the recommendation? How
He's
often?
back.
Hey, Goot, what's up, buddy?
Where is everyone?
Look at that hat too.
Well, we have Goots down in West Virginia battling internet powder outages. Burley's down, battling Houston internet problems with his 6 routers. Matt's he's producing in the background. Thank you, Matt. Shadow Burley is back.
Gotcha. Yeah, you know, hold on. We're getting information in that we are still alive. Yes, absolutely. So mind your P's and Q's. At least, honestly, the person that we're worried about already knew that we were alive. So
Rob.
now, Rob, we are alive. Just I
We
guess
went from 2 to 6.
we did.
Yeah.
We set out literally the bat signal, and we're back down.
Back down to 5. We're like the Duggars.
Goot is always having a
Good
hard
boys.
time.
I'm almost to a stopping point. I'm almost to a stopping point where I can park. The
Yeah,
signal
Burley's
is
one
shit
like
back there.
elementary to elementary violating.
Yeah, dude, all my stabbing spots.
I was like, what's next? The preschool? I was like,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi?
The daycare is still open. I can't go there.
Doesn't HEB have free Wi-Fi? For goodness'
There's not an
sake.
HEB near me, and I don't go to Walmart.
Okay. What about Starbucks? Panera?
Dude, listen, if we don't have an HEB, we don't have a Starbucks.
You're in Houston.
It's white
Fair enough.
people shit, dude. All right, can y'all see me better now? Am I doing better now?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right,
you're not really going to ever look awesome.
how about now?
That's good. That's good.
All
Now, what's
right.
up, gentlemen? We didn't get to hear from you yet. So what's going on?
It's Alexis, by the way. So suck it.
Oh, damn! Jesus Christ! Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah.
No,
Way
you were trying to figure it out.
way to support
Made
the
by
Japanese.
Amazon.
Just saying, we beat them.
I support the Japanese team. We dropped 2 bombs on them. It's the least I can do.
Jesus.
You always just take it way too far.
Did
I was
we
going to
not?
follow that up, but it was like Ray
here's the
White,
line,
Rice,
and then there's Burley.
Hey, dude, we got people setting themselves on fire, and I can't make a couple jokes. Come on now, guys.
Who set themselves on
Well,
fire? I missed this.
Tony and I were talking about beforehand. I don't know if you guys are any baseball fans or not, but we were talking about the new jerseys
Dude,
and
those are a joke.
potentially the
This
see-through pants. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I've seen them. The Fanatics. They call them I'm going to rename them the Ball Flashers.
No, but that's serious though. They show you like their junk.
Yeah,
Like they're
I mean,
sitting
you
there and you can see everything. And I'm like, oh, poor guys.
Yeah,
You thought female viewership went up with Taylor Swift? Can you imagine what this is going to do for female viewership?
Are the players pissed, or is this just people noticing?
Oh yeah, players are not really satisfied that their ball sack is shown on.
Well, and it's just the jersey looks cheap as hell. It looks like a little leaguer's uniform.
Yeah, right
It's
there.
awful.
No, right there. If you go right here, like to the Giants one, bending over. Jeez.
Oh yeah, the guy on the far right who's posing at E-bombs. Yeah, those
I'd
are
let
the
him
ones.
hang,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, I don't know.
I'd freak people out
It's
and-
like something
and
you would
I-
sue, I think, for. Like, dude, we paid all this money and
Why would they make
I'd-
it see through? Can you imagine when the swamp ass hits too? Like, how transparent is that going to get?
I'd freak
No.
everybody out and
Imagine
like tuck my
Tyson
balls
trying
to the back.
pull off.
Yeah, that's why Tyson's so upset because he goes, "Ugh,"
You can't even
see
buy the
that all the way
jerseys
from the-
anymore.
from the knee all the way to the thigh.
Well, that's why I'm starting to sell ball wash is just specifically for them.
What about shaft rinse? Do you have a shaft rinse?
We're working on it.
Shaft spray.
No, I actually do have a powder that I'm working on.
I'm excited for
Will,
that. And I
will
will be
you
a buyer.
ever dabble in lubricants?
Probably not.
Well, I'm just saying,
Like-
don't ever close the door on the opportunity. Don't even.
If
Yeah,
just,
there's
don't
a
ever say-
natural way I can do it, then probably.
I like how Matt Pop said that wasn't a no.
It's a no for now.
If there's a demand and it makes sense.
Hey, you make
There's
sense.
a demand. We're telling you, there's a demand.
People are always going to be fucking. That's your tagline.
Yeah.
See,
can have
this
like a
is
little-
why I can never share crap, is because you guys don't know how not to swear. Just saying.
Hey,
Hey, I was on your show. I was on your show and didn't swear one time.
No, I'm talking about like you guys were like body wrong, and all of a sudden it's on Instagram, and you're like you're sharing all these to your stories. I'm like, I can't, guys. Like every other word is like an F bomb. I'm like, I can't share it.
we gotta. I wonder if we. How long can we go an episode without cursing? I wonder how difficult
Rob's
that would be.
here, so
Can we start
10
it now?
seconds.
Can we start it now? All right, we'll start it now.
Rob
Am I the
is
worst?
one.
Am I
Rob.
the worst? Am I the number
By
one worst?
far, you're the
The
worst.
Philly is the Philly's strong. The Philly is strong.
Man, I didn't realize I'd be ranked worse than
But it's
fucking
not-
Burley.
it's not-
Jesus.
There you
You
go.
did it. You did it. You broke it. You broke it.
He just can't even help it.
In Rob's defense, when Tyson had his kids up, I was the one that dropped the F bomb when
You
we were
were.
talking about Taylor Swift stuff. So I was, that's my bad.
Breath.
That's my bad.
Yeah, Tony held it well because he hates Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I tried to be my, but there's
I'm
not.
actually excited for my top 10. I'm kind of curious what you guys think.
I'm excited too. I'm excited for one that have no idea what it's going to be.
I'm
All right, so
I'm
From
terrified.
for
I'm not
right
gonna
this
lie.
for
I
right
hope
this
Matt
moment,
has
the
it.
challenge is to not cuss the entire show.
What's the punishment?
That's it. We get to decide the punishment. Whoever cusses first.
Okay, so you can
Ooh.
cuss whatever you want. I'm just saying I can never share it because that's what you guys are always
No,
doing.
I just
No,
think
you're-
it's going to be a hilarious, like everybody trying not to, and it's going
Yes.
to be like a real struggle. And
Yes.
that's
Rob saying flipping and fart.
yeah.
Oh my head.
I know I'm gonna lose.
Rob,
My
what are
vocabulary
you
is not
willing
very
to
extensive.
do? Because there's a good
This
chance.
is when I leave, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, bye, Rob. You mother farter.
Now, Tyson, is your top 10 just the favorite inch of your wiener?
You're
Is that
so
what it is?
dumb.
You just choose which inch is your favorite?
That's another reason why I can't share.
I didn't curse.
Is it really though, or you just don't want all like the cul-de-sac wives come sniffing around, like planting random tulips and doing like?
I've
picking
never
them
said
off
it.
their
Your
car?
guys have both said this. Mine is probably like this small.
No.
No.
Don't be
No.
coy.
Tyson's got that BDE, man.
Yeah,
okay?
you
We
got
know.
that.
We know, Tyson.
Let's
got
see your
that
12 your 12 ounce can.
Jesus Christ.
So-
Oh my God.
First of all, by any means, if any part of that Johnson is sticking out of that hand, congratulations. Sir. Look at that. Jesus.
This is 15 inches. How much of it are we covering? Like the tip?
He's like, He's like, do you have another one?
Do you have a zoom out feature on your camera?
Yeah.
Do you have a beer butter on you, and we can measure?
if this ever takes
my
off,
penis.
It's that fat.
the
It's that
demand for
fat.
everyone to see it is going to be huge.
No, I'm just saying.
Like, we could
you
start
can
an
hold it. And you
OnlyFans.
can actually see how big your hands are compared to mine. If you have just a butter.
Oh, I have like the oil.
This is a 12-inch can
Oh,
or a
okay,
12-ounce
there you
can
go.
for me too. So
Wait, yeah, I have one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, yours
Good.
is just the same size as mine.
Yeah.
same size my
Dude,
ass.
terrible branding,
Euban is
Tony.
cheating right now.
Terrible branding,
Euban,
Tony.
Euban, you got it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you've got them skinny
Oh,
fingers,
you've been
man.
only like 2 inches. I feel
What?
so
Well, it's always
bad
the,
for-
my
Dude, look how
My
pointy.
pinky
You look
goes
like you have
in,
Mr.
too, so-
Penguin hands. Oh my god, your hands are so weird. You have the weirdest hands. Look at them things. They're so
I
cute.
have a
they're
big
skinny.
palm and skinny fingers. They're long
Yeah.
too. I don't know how to hold on.
Got a hair
Man,
on them palms.
I never.
I'm Euban.
You get out of here. Get out of here. That's, you know what? You can insult my manhood. You can insult my intelligence. But how dare you insult the size of these hands?
That's his good hand, okay? It's his good hand.
That is my strong hand. How
My turn.
dare you? You know what? Oh no, there's a storm here. Dang. Dang.
Well, do we want to? Let's jump into Tyson's top 10 so we can get through it.
We can. It's only 15 minutes in, but I'm okay with it.
Well, we,
It's
have a,
like-
we always
like
we always
the,
seem to be rushing the last 3 or 4 because we're running out of time.
That's true.
That's quite true.
That is true.
Because I know there's going to be 30 sidebars. There's going to be 30 sidebars.
This is one of my favorites
Oh.
already.
This is
boy.
good.
Tyson, this is good,
Well,
bud.
I
We're
jump
about
to
to.
pet peeves that drive me crazy.
Yeah, we.
Cursing.
Yeah, S tier. Tyson's going to S S S S S S.
Cursing and
Innuendos.
talking about my. No, shut-
Well, call it your
This is
special
going to be
purpose.
awesome, man. This is going to be a good one. There's going to be
This is
someone
a good
going to be like, "Oh man, that does bother me. I did not realize it," and then it's going to ruin my day because I'm just going to sit back and think of everybody that does it.
All right, so so there's a reason why. So it's the biggest pet peeves, and we'll start with the one on the right. I absolutely cannot handle all-you-can-eat places because of this reason alone. But there's a lot of other reasons. It's like sneezing and coughing without covering your mouth. Like it grosses.
yeah.
This is even pre-COVID. Like it freaking drove me crazy. It's so gross. I'm like, I don't want to just like literally sneeze all over that crap. I don't want it.
Okay,
And
pop
old
quiz,
people
everybody.
touching their face and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's the first one. So I don't know.
In the in the throes of passion, has anybody here ever had a girl spit in their mouth?
No,
No.
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 No. I have
I've
a
always
bad
found
gag
it.
reflex.
Okay, no, I ain't gonna say it.
I have. It's pretty. It's pretty
Tony's
I
wild.
was going to
lose.
say something. I
It
was
is
like, no,
wild.
I'll do it.
Tony, say it.
No.
Say it, Tony. You can't do that. You can't take that back. That's in the Geneva
I was gonna
Convention and it's in the
say,
bylaws
I
of this
kinda
podcast as well.
I always wanted to, just to kind of like demasculate somebody, like establish dominance, and be like, yeah, you can never look at me with authority in public ever again.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of the only reason. Like I have, yeah. But anyway,
So Burley's like, this is
It'll
D
never
tier.
happen.
Like, he's honestly,
Can't
this
wait.
is just, you know.
too beautiful.
Yeah, this is Tuesday night. Like after the show, I'm getting my mouth spit in. So
He's like, honestly, I
I
get
go
spit in the
beer.
mouth more than
I go
shake
beer.
hands.
On the elementary playground.
I think B is safe just because with some of these other ones coming up,
it's
Yeah, I don't know
always
what
move
I
it.
don't know what some of these
Yeah.
are. So yeah.
I think B is safe.
Yeah, they can be adjusted. It's not by far like I was like, all right, I won't eat the mashed potatoes. I'll go to the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Like, all right, that person is inhumane. Okay.
So I have a true story. Once I went to a China buffet, and I have a friend that'll verify this story. And there was like a plate that had a couple like cockroaches dead on it, and everybody just put the plate off to the side and just kept going to getting the food. And I was one of those people because I was like, everyone else must be fine. So everybody just kept walking around this plate with 2 dead roaches, and so yeah, this list might be a little weird for me.
we were at a Golden Corral and somebody got a Band-Aid in their mashed potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't say I can't do it.
Oh.
This
That's
is
why I
my
can't go to
sweet
those places.
spot, man. I live
Honestly-
in this filth, man. Give me dive bars all day.
That's why that's why you never trust the skin in the potatoes. Don't
Right.
keep the skin out of the potatoes. That's
That's a
no
fair,
mandates for me.
point. I never looked at it like that. There goes
Have you ever
farewell.
have you ever let it dry in your stomach and it looks like potato flakes?
No.
Nope.
Well, what are we talking about here, really? Potatoes or
I was gonna say no. I like to peel mine off my stomach like Elmer's glue.
Yeah, dude. Or you can just go real fast on it and get this fucking potato flakes. I messed up.
Yes!
For this one.
Let's go.
I'm not trying to skip ahead, but I am dying to see what Shaggy from Scooby Doo did to you. I'm
Dog food,
really
dude.
dying to know what
Maybe
he
the
did.
Random
guy on
picture.
the guy on the far left looks like Dak Prescott.
Yeah, is this next one
Honestly,
the
in the
trans
playoffs.
community?
And if that's my big, and if it's like Dak Prescott fans, S tier on biggest pet peeve.
In the middle, it's like Steve Jobs with hair. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. So,
He's like
all right.
capitalism.
So,
Hate
I'm
it.
actually curious. Okay, so let's play 2 games. First,
Guess
what's
as
the biggest
icons.
pet peeve? But first, guess what the picture is all about.
Okay.
All
are we
right,
going right to
so-
left or left to right?
So right to left.
Okay.
So
Fat
the lady,
lesbians?
what is it about?
Yeah,
Big
It's
that-
fat
got to
lesbians.
be shirts with dumb sayings or sayings on it that we don't care about.
that's actually
No, it's
liberals.
Karen. It's
Liberals.
social justice warriors. They
Yeah,
drive me
liberals.
crazy.
Okay. Got it.
Damn.
Okay.
I thought it was
So
more
I
blatant
really,
than that.
like-
Okay.
So, for instance, University of Utah, they're the Utes. So running Utes, all that kind of stuff. The Ute Nation they're Native Americans. The Ute Nation, their chief, everyone absolutely are grateful for the opportunity because not only does University of Utah pay them the rights to use their tribe, but they don't use any Native American ensemble or anything like that. They have a falcon for their little bird or whatever. But point being, all these white people are going crazy because it's not right. It's Native American. It's not, it's racist and all that. And I'm like, shut up. The Ute Nation doesn't even care. And it drives me crazy where you have all these white people who are trying to say how other people should feel. So that's why I did this. It's just social justice warriors that have nothing to do about anything. And I hate it.
Hey, long live Chief Wahoo. Fucking S tier.
Yeah, dude. How you cut?
All right, so
Literally,
that's
I had
fail
to-
number 2. So am I allowed to curse now? Because it's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I had to. He was pulling at my heartstrings.
Well, no, Burley lost. Burley slipped first.
But
Oh,
no,
still
I
got-
don't know
I'm gonna try.
if you guys feel the same way, but it just drives me crazy. I'm like,
I
guys,
will
just
say
no
it-
one is
it-
offended.
I'd go A tier here. I agree.
Yeah, I would say it does. It is annoying that so few can affect so much. Yeah.
I mean,
S
because look
tier.
at the Redskins, dude. They're people that are literally like Indian people that are petitioning for them to call themselves the Redskins again because they actually had a lot of educational things happen
Well,
because of them being the Washington Redskins.
it
And,
was
like,
a
they
big
movement.
honored.
Because it used to be the
As-
Central Michigan Chippewas, and now it's the Fighting Seas, which is the dumbest rebranding of all of them. Florida State was going to rebrand, then the Seminole Nation was like, "We will sue you if you take us."
See, that's what happened with the Utes. Like, they're like, no, we have a contract. You're not getting rid of us.
As 5 white guys plus Matt sitting here, we're like, we are steps away from going, well, the Irish were slaves too.
And he immediately he's like, nope. Okay. So, what did Shaggy do to you?
If you notice, he's lifting his armpit.
He hates hippies. He hates hippies.
If you notice, he's lifting his armpit, it's all sweaty. I don't care for stinky people. I think it's so easy to wash yourself and not be stinky.
Okay,
Like wear a
this
bad
is
breath, just any type of body odor.
this is an S tier for me.
S
because
tier.
A sour selling Smurf person makes me gag. Like it is,
Mhm.
it
Yeah, like-
physically affects how I act.
If I
Yes.
can smell your ball sack from like a foot away,
Or
you
your
should
butt crack?
probably not. You don't be in public, please.
I mean,
If
I
you-
worked in
if
direct
you can
Zero
smell
retail.
reason.
yourself,
There's zero reason you should be a foot away from any ball sack ever.
Yeah, like I'm gonna like those people need the new
Speak for yourself,
Fanatic
Burley.
pants. They need to air them things out.
Yeah, it's got to be A or S tier here because
Yeah,
smelly people are
S.
disgusting.
As long as it's one of those
You ever
two,
got
I
with-
won't fight anybody over it.
So here's the deal. Y'all are thinking about dudes. Have you ever got with a chick fresh out the gym?
ooh, the smell
No.
of warm mayonnaise. Mm,
There's something
No,
primal.
absolutely
There's something primal about it. There's something
Oh.
primal about
it
it
is.
because you know it's
I'm not
bad.
gonna lie. When there's a little armpit stink going on,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
pheromones,
lie.
dude.
It's like
Like that natural musk, bro. Yeah, it's like a freaking
Tyson,
spoiled
Tyson,
egg
tell us more.
sandwich.
Tell us more, Tyson.
I'm talking.
Raise
baby
your
number
handcuffs.
7 would be here.
Where's your handcuffs?
We're all disgusting animals. We're all disgusting animals. Dude.
I don't know, but I'm talking now. Like body odor is one thing, but not showering for multiple days and that sour smell. Like,
It is
you know,
gross.
like, that's most to me. That's one of the most disgusting smell. That like rotten things rotten. Or
I don't see it on here, so I'm just gonna say
You know.
I would. Oh, maybe I don't see what the is brushing teeth on here.
Ooh,
That
how
would
about
be considered body odor in my mind.
What about
Okay.
panty pudding?
Panty pudding.
First thing,
Depends,
hygiene
did I-
overall is with body odor.
What about like an ingrown toe? Like a
That's
toenail.
not. That's not.
What about a
sometimes
third
it's not your
nipple?
fault.
They stink. Just a
Anything
little
that
crusty
makes the body,
shrimp.
anything
Just
that
a
makes
little,
the body smell unattractively. Fair.
little
Yeah.
crusty
So-
shrimp
I guess
toes.
I mean, am I weird in thinking that smelly breath is separate from being smelly?
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know.
I-
I just
I
I
would
feel
not-
like it's,
okay.
I
it's a
would
separate
not.
thing.
Bad breath is different than body odor, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair.
it's because you can meet someone and they're like, oh man, okay, that guy showered today, and he's like, hello. You're like, oh Jesus Christ! It's like
Right.
melting your fucking
It's
face
like
off.
you
know?
are the Marlboro Man, literally the Marlboro Man. Except he chewed all the burnt
I think-
cigarettes before you.
I think I'm the only one imagining women this entire time.
Yeah, Burley.
Yeah,
What
the
the
other
fuck
things
is
are
wrong?
ball sacks and everything else.
That's
Because men are normally the smelly ones, man. It's not
it's true.
normally women.
All right. So what is it?
Uh,
S A B C D.
I'm gonna say S or A because it's
S or A? Yeah.
I can't be around you. I can't be around anyone that stinks. So I'm
I'll
an
go-
S.
All right, so
go
it's
A.
S. It's S then because we
S.
gotta be, we got to be around Tyson. I mean, what would we do without him?
All right.
True.
The next one obviously is movie talkers. I'm going to go see Dune
Oh.
2 on
Hold
Friday
on, guys.
with my
Calm
family.
down.
Wait,
Stop what you're
it sounds
thinking.
pretty racist.
Talk or text
Yeah,
with me. I'm
stop
gonna
what you're
kill you.
doing.
Oh, this, in February? You're gonna bring this up in February?
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
I can name like 3 theaters right outside the city that if you ever wanted to watch a movie, especially a scary movie, don't do it. It's like, just don't go in there. You're going to be murdered. Oh, Jesus, she's murdered. It's always the
I'm
black
talking
person
about
first.
phone talkers. I'm not talking about talkers. I'm talking about phone talkers.
Oh, it's
It's
the
the
same
same
in the line,
It's the
same.
speakerphone in the theater, speakerphone
I
in the
think
store.
actually-
Like,
This
There's-
person, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I just like, I'm like, you obviously are going to trip on something and snap your leg later today for being an asshole. So,
it's that
I
giant dick.
I'm a C or a D because I know there's going to be some things that are going to trigger me more than that.
And it doesn't happen as often. Like
What about baby?
because like the movie theater's so expensive anyways, it's like the only talkers
If
I
you
have during the movie right
included-
now are my kids.
Yeah.
If you included also the people that play like music on speakerphone or like are talking on speakerphone in public, that's
Boom.
easily an A or an S tier.
Hold
But
on, I do
would
that.
agree. I think you go C or D. You,
I do
sir, are a dick.
Seriously.
But
I do not
turn
want
it
to
really-
have a conversation in Walmart.
I turn it down really low to where only I can hear the earpiece on my phone. It's quiet.
Get a Bluetooth
So-
device. Get a Bluetooth device. That's still
Yeah,
the
I don't
almost.
want to be
hear-
that. I don't want to be that guy either.
If I
Like,
can hear Lil Wayne from 10 yards away and we're in Walmart, no, sir,
Why is it
madam.
gotta be Lil Wayne? It's never Toby Keith.
That was a very, very
All right,
Rest in
B.
peace.
example.
I'd say C.
I'm from Philly, sir.
Going to the movies is
That's
rich
why I
people
figured it
things. I
would
don't do
be,
that shit.
you go C, because I feel like
C works.
we're gonna bump.
All right. So when I lived in Texas, I haven't had a lot of this in Utah, but when I lived in Texas, I actually lived in Houston, and there was a lot of people from different countries and stuff like that, and they would just throw crap out of their cars. They would throw crap out. Just beyond.
Foreigners.
And no, they just throw just garbage just on the street and stuff like that, and drove me crazy. And I'd be like, "Hey guys, why don't you clean that up?" And they're like, "It's not my country."
Well,
Really
you messed
bothered
up.
me.
You should have said, "Don't mess with Texas."
Yeah, but with that being said, I don't like people like, dude, just save it. But I'm not a huge fan of people who litter. I think it's just lazy. So the next one is littering.
Okay.
Littering and
It's a pet.
littering
Littering
and littering
But
and.
litter. Just don't litter. Tony's
I
like, D, I do it every day.
Littering is the least of my shit. Put on D
So-
tier for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Guys, I had to come up with that.
I do not litter. I litter if I just throw it in the. My problem is I throw it on the floorboard of my passenger seat.
I
Like
do the
once a
same
week,
thing.
If I don't litter, I throw it in my car, and then I throw it away.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I even recycle it. So no, I take it very seriously.
So
I mean, it's a dick move. I would go C. It's a fucking dick move.
It just, yeah. I mean, if anything, I'm just jealous. Like, I wish I could just throw my shit out the fucking window. Sorry.
I think it's D tier just because the Indian population is not well represented in America, and everyone knows that if you throw anything out on the highway, an Indian will appear and he'll start crying. So I do that
I don't know. I just figured inmates would appear, not
For the
Indians,
people.
because they need work, they need job security.
Yeah. So every time I throw like a Sprite bottle out of there,
I think you
Waddle
guys
Waddle
don't
Bing
want to put
What
me
if, what if the hold on. What if the Trail of Tears was just a road with litter all over it?
was just
Crying.
Frito bags.
That's why they were
always
crying.
Frito bags or Doritos.
That's a great concept for a joke.
That is good. This one doesn't bother me as I mean, it's I don't know.
I
To me,
think
it's a
It,
DD.
it bothers me.
it's-
It's just not. It's not a deal breaker.
It's
I'd
D.
still
It's
be-
D.
Honestly, it doesn't
Yeah.
personally affect me, so I don't give as
It
much of a
bugs
shit.
me, but it doesn't make me irate.
Have we ever had
Like,
one that's just all one of each?
No, I don't think so.
Not
But
normally.
honestly, if I ever went to prison and I got put on one of these crews that was picking up litter, you guarantee I'd move that motherfucker up the list because I'd be like, this is some bullshit. These lazy motherfuckers throwing this shit off the highway. This is some shit. But
or
now
if you
since I don't have to
the
pick
shit
it up,
out of the prison,
Now I
What
will
was that?
say
or you
the,
have to
semi,
because you're out.
the semi-driver piss jugs are pretty fucking gross because I'm like, somebody's got to clean that.
Have you ever
No.
pissed in
I
a
didn't think of
jug
that.
on
That
the
is
road?
gross.
What's that?
I used to work at a truck stop and there was so much fucking pissed.
I guarantee you the people at Gatorade knew what they were doing when they created that hole. It's the perfect piss jug.
It really is.
It's the
I
wide
mean, but I
mouth.
travel a lot, and I see a lot of like apple juice jugs on the side and 2 liters jugs and stuff like that just laying, and it's like this discolored piss. I'm like, man,
You jump out your car. They're wasting all this apple juice.
That's a new series that you can do on
someone's
TikTok.
shooting all the cans.
Is
Yeah.
it piss?
He hates these
Just take a big
cans.
smell.
He hates the cans.
Oh, so what
Tyson
is,
shared a video from that movie with me the other day. Fucking, I love that movie, The Jerk. Amazing movie.
oh,
When he
Steve
finds
Martin.
out he's adopted.
Yeah. It's the best
stupid.
opening to any movie ever. The opening line of that movie is, "I was born a poor black child," and it's Steve Martin. You know.
Yeah, that movie was ahead of its time.
It was. Now,
All
what
right,
did
All right, what's the next one?
Italian
Eating
So,
Steve
Steve
Jobs
okay, I'm
do to you?
going to read a definition.
Okay.
So, this next one is arrogance. And arrogance is the quality of being unpleasantly proud and behaving as you are more important than or no more than other people. So, this is
Yeah.
arrogance. I don't do well with arrogant people. Where they,
I don't either.
That's like
I'm
A
guilty
to
of
me.
being
man.
arrogant, though.
Yeah, that's we know. We
Yeah.
have a separate group chat.
I don't think.
it's
But
just
you
totally
know,
you do.
opposite of what I believe in.
you are
Like, I believe
knowingly
in being
arrogant.
kind. Yeah, I believe in being kind. I believe in being friendly and doing the best you can, and it's just totally opposite. So
I think what he's
just don't
talking
do well.
about is like people that don't even realize they're being an asshole. Like, it's,
Oh, okay.
like yeah,
So
Like, yeah,
at
you
least
don't
I'm
even realize,
I'm
like-
knowingly.
like they're trying to fit in, and like all it is like me, and how
Mhm.
the
The
one
one
upper,
uppers.
the one upper,
Ooh,
Yeah.
one-uppers are
One,
freaking
dude,
nuts.
one-uppers are so
One-uppers.
bad. One-uppers
Oh.
suck, dude.
that one upper line immediately put it at like at least a B or an
Yeah.
A. The one
One-uppers.
upper,
B,
like,
A?
because I'm a very conversational person, and I do.
Matt
I
knows
don't,
exactly who I'm thinking about right now. He knows, and I won't say it out loud, but he knows.
Oh well, Matt and you know who I'm talking about.
He would
just
put
so
an
you-
S right now. He knows what I'm talking about. It's an S. But
You hear that, Brian McDermott?
it's one of the few things. It's one of the few things that makes me not want to talk to people.
yeah,
Because it's not
That's
good
a-
conversation. Like you can be smelly, you can still be like a good talker and like someone I can still like hold a conversation with. Like those people, like nah. Like, if it would just be you and that person in the room, you'd be like, "This is hell."
It's S tier. It's S tier.
I think so.
Nobody
Yeah.
likes a one-upper. Once one-upper hit the stage, I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Good-
Oh
yeah.
man, that's a tough one to overcome.
All right, the next one is putting down people.
Ooh, I'm
Oh,
a big
come
fan
on.
of
I
this.
live off of
Premise
it.
of this entire
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
What
Not
is it?
sarcasm. We're not talking about sarcasm. We're talking about literally thinking you're better than someone and putting
Yeah.
them down.
It bugs
okay.
me.
What up?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a difference here.
Yeah.
D.
Yeah.
I love
don't know.
punching down. Punching down is the best.
I don't like. There's a lot of punching down on me. There's only so little I can punch down on, so I
Yeah,
get while the getting's good.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if someone
for
has
sure.
AIDS, you're like, yeah, fuck
Yes.
you, guy. I don't have AIDS.
I've been laughing at Charlie Sheen for years. So,
Could you imagine having the name Magic Johnson and just getting a disease? It's just like,
Yeah.
not so magic now, is it?
I should have not put that on with this group.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that does it bother anybody that Tyson came up with most of this list while we were doing our list last week? Like he was like, while we were talking, he goes, "Yep, that bugs me." Like,
Somebody went. He's like them sick sons of bitches.
Yeah, it's like putting others down. It's like those who talk about alcohol in front of me.
yeah.
I hate drugs.
That's a mess.
I hate-
All right.
So
Can't stand
So
those
I-
people.
You just
Christopher
gotta
Reeve
see
for
why
you.
you're here. Tyson, why do I do this? This is stupid.
No, but
Like, you already
really,
admitted, like,
for
I
me,
can't share anything. Like, I'm
The
getting
last one-
nothing out of this. Yeah.
The last one
no,
is
but
a group
for
podcast.
me though, for my kids, just experiencing it with kids and stuff like that, it's a high one for me. Because if you have
Yeah.
a child who comes home crying because they've been teased and all that kind of stuff, it's when you're not with a bunch of guys that are friends and it's actually really personal. I hate it.
Yeah, when it's like someone for no reason at all, it does bug me. I'll go B.
I go B. I mean,
B.
I was a
sounds
fat
good.
kid growing up, so I was made fun of like every day. So
Oh,
I would say B would be relevant.
Yeah.
all right. Next one, not washing your hands after going pee or
Ah,
poo.
D.
Who cares?
D.
Yeah,
D. Fuck that.
honestly,
Build
I
your
don't
immune-
think
Build your immune system, you queers.
Yeah,
Dude,
man. Yeah.
There's a guy at my work that refuses to wash his hands. He'll go and smell his hand as he's walking out and everything, and I'm like, this is so gross. And then he'll reach like next door to the other cubicle, grab a cookie out of her thing. I'm like, well, I'm not having a cookie
Dude.
today.
Yeah,
Like, it's
now that,
gross
yeah,
as
now, there
Yeah.
are limitations, but still, it's like,
So now every time you look at Tony's,
So you guys wash your hands every time you piss? Every time
I
you
do
piss, you
not.
wash your hands?
I wash my
Only-
hands every time.
My dick's clean, dude.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
actually touch my wiener. I've had this talk with my wife. Like, I pull down the strap, it flops out over the edge, I pee, flop back in there, don't touch my
This
wiener.
this is a great question. Okay.
And if
Are
I'm not
you a-
actually touching my wiener or I'm not touching the toilet, because, you don't really flush piss unless it smells like there's like 30 pisses in there. You don't.
Okay. So this
So-
is a good question. Are you a push down the waistband guy? Or are
I
you
just pull
a
it, I pull it down. Yeah, it's
Okay.
like,
Are,
with the thumb. I'm like,
Who actually uses the pocket?
mine don't have
I use the
pockets, but I open the
use
I
the
leg.
pocket.
just roll
I
up my
open the-
legs.
in
I
public,
roll
I
up the
will.
leg, yeah.
But if I'm like in
That's what I do
my,
at Tyson.
Tyson just coughs and it unrolls itself out of his pants.
if I have a belt,
Dick
if
by
I
the
have,
foot.
if I have
He
a
plays
belt
the
on,
flute
yeah, I'll pull it out.
and it's like
I'll pull it out through the zipper if I got a belt on. I mean, I'm not an animal.
I'll just undo this button right here and I'll just.
Please
he's
don't
gonna
do it.
break the rubber band on his thigh first.
I'm jealous. Tyson can titty fuck himself. That's bullshit.
Dude, again, the OnlyFans that you could have, Tyson, would be just, the demand's there. I think, you got like, 4 buyers here that would just want to see it once.
I'm down $20 a month for the meat missiles, dude.
If you want to start a Patreon, I'm in. Let's go.
So stupid.
Speaking of, did you guys hear like the Sopranos chick that started
one?
the OnlyFans, the blonde Mateo,
Um,
the blonde,
see
the nephew, Tony's nephew's like wife. or
Oh,
girlfriend.
she has one?
She starts. So she was down.
Really?
I
It's
guess
like, ugh.
she was about to lose her house, and she had like $10 in her name, and she was like 52 now, and she's like, "I'm gonna start an OnlyFans." And within like 3 hours of her launching it, paid off her entire mortgage.
Oh wow.
And she like had to go like public with it. Like, yeah, I wasn't really like happy, but she was like, I didn't get my COVID back, so I kind of got shunned out of Hollywood, And
What the hell is Matt doing? Pull this up, Matt.
This is if you're ever going to share your screen, this is the time.
I heard it on like ESPN Cleveland today while I was driving around, so I haven't got to verify or dig into it. But they were like,
the son
they were
and
like, oh my god,
Anthony
You have
Jr.
homework.
and the daughter. What was her name?
Sophia, Jamie Lynn Siegler was the daughter in real life because she dated Turtle on Entourage.
Entourage.
And Matt, it was a joke too. It was an OnlyFans request for the.
No,
yeah,
you
maybe
can
I'll
just put
screen
in
it.
Google. I just want to see what she looks like, how she looks in 2024. I'm gonna find the OnlyFans 10 minutes after this is over,
Yeah.
if my internet's backed up. Yeah.
Our next week's show is going to have a vagina.
No, that's Jamie Lynn. That's not her. That's not her.
No,
though.
that's the daughter. She has
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
No.
Oh, I was in, dude. I was already pinching my right nipple.
She's
He's about to
know.
put his glasses down.
I thought the blonde was hotter than Jamie Lynn Siegler because Jamie Lynn Siegler
Ooh,
was
that's
like,
okay.
Crazy.
Who's the blonde? What's her name?
Let me look it up.
I've never seen Sopranos.
Me
It's
neither.
the nephew's girlfriend. She wanted to be an actress and all that stuff. Yeah. The Sopranos is the greatest show ever made.
It's
It was probably
Drea
banned in Utah.
I've heard really good things about it. Aren't most of them dead
It's
now
amazing.
in real life?
Drea
Probably.
Drea Mateo. Drea de Mateo. Matteo. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
Oh.
she's still good. She's still good.
Ooh, I paid to see those meat flaps. I'm good.
Okay, I'll just send it in the group later.
Honestly, though, think about how much a roast beef sandwich is now at Arby's. You could probably get a heck of a deal on this OnlyFans right now.
I'd
That's
say
a
it's an
month's
Italian
supply of roast
club.
beef.
It's an Italian club. Get it? Okay.
Ooh, page 6. Oh, dang it.
The BMT. The Italian BMT.
All right, let's go ahead and load
Oh.
up the
Yeah.
the list again. I
Sorry.
think we're down to
Sorry.
what, 3 or 4?
So
I think we have 2 left.
early. So we had to start early. We had the sidebars.
Oh, yeah,
See?
so washing hands.
Yeah, because washing hands, D.
Yeah, I don't.
You
Who
guys are
cares? Who
just-
gives a shit?
Yeah, unless I physically see someone, I would never know. Sometimes we.
I let women
Unless I
spit
see
in my
one
mouth.
that has, if they have shit on their hands, and they're
How
like,
do
all
you
right,
think
see you later,
hepatitis
everybody.
gets transferred?
I don't know. Like I grew up around farmers, man, and they're disgusting people. So
Now, now,
Difference
women.
between cow poo and
That's about his
your
workforce. You watch your mouth.
colleague not washing his hands and grabbing a cookie, and you're like, gross.
Women with long fingernails, bro. They
Ooh, they
definitely
always
have
work at
poop
Target.
in their nails. They have to have poop in their nails. How do they wipe correctly?
Well, Burley, we talked about this yesterday with the poop stick. Maybe they use poop sticks like fat
maybe they
people
use the
Did you-
portable bidet.
Did you, Burley, was it you who posted that one where was that actress or whatever from Dune, and she was wearing that white thing, and it was like when your finger goes through the toilet paper.
Yeah, that was me.
Goot's got the Goot's got the McBoo.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
next one is simply just guys who suck at driving.
Oh,
I just get so
God.
irritated. They pull in front of you, no one's behind you, and then they go like 5-10 miles below the speed limit, and you're like, what the crap?
And
You
he's
could've
gonna
waited
pass
the
it
whole
back and
state of
speed
New
up.
Jersey.
Yeah, I
So,
drive for a living.
A or S tier.
A.
I hate bad drivers. I guess it's my worst.
Yeah.
What is it?
Dude,
if
my
you're
road
just,
rage is severe.
Yeah, what
It
is,
is
what is
so
it if you
bad.
just do the speed limit?
You still suck, so
All right, fuck me then.
you have to go 5 over. You have to go 5
Dude,
over.
5
I
over
go
is the
5 over.
general rule.
I don't know, man.
And I just
You
hit
yeah.
won't
cruise,
get pulled
dude.
over for 5 over.
I stick
That
to
rhymes.
4. I don't know what it is. 5 is too scary. 4 is my comfort zone.
Fair.
that's because you've been hit like 3 bowls before you started driving.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely have weed in the car. Okay. So, anytime, as soon as I see a cop, you want to talk about this butthole, just clench
Yeah,
it as
you're like-
tight as humanly possible. I'm
Is that
like,
where you hide it?
no, but that might actually be a good idea because I wonder if I would be
No,
able to
he
get the
just
results
stinks,
through
and
it.
so he has to clench it to make sure that no one smells him.
So would you say that's bad
Ooh.
hygiene, Tyson?
Yeah.
The first time I see you, I'm going to exhale the biggest cloud of chronic just right in your face, and just I hope you get secondhand high, and then we're all going to take pictures of your 14-inch meat hammer.
Just we're all next to it.
Like
just
it's like a trophy fish. You've been on one side, and I'm in the middle, and Burley's on the end.
We're all just like, yeah, look at this thing. Look at this thing. They're like, what's the weight on it? 35 pounds. Oh my god!
Wow.
something stuck in its gills.
God, he's like, you know, he talks to his wife too. He's like, God, none of them know I have a micro penis. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I love this show.
I told them it was this big. Like, they don't believe me.
First of all, too, it's honestly still gonna hurt even getting those fingers. So God bless that any that soul that's just taking that poor beating. That is
Yeah.
a kibasa.
I
you
was
have
calling
to-
Mr. Miyagi in it.
Oh, you do. You rabbit fuck, huh?
Honestly, I can't do that because then my tits start jiggling, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna bust too long. It's just too much tits, too much bouncing.
Oh, this is.
Can't do it.
Has any of your wives seen your flaccid dick?
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah. I
We've
show
been
her all
married
the
20
time.
years, 22 years
Jesus
or something.
I don't think I've ever showed my wife my soft dick. As soon as I'm
Have
done
you ever
fucking,
pooped in front of your
I'm
wife?
slipping shorts on. You never pooped in front of my wife?
No, I'm never for your wife, no.
I've never pooped in front of my wife.
I have.
No,
Really?
absolutely not.
Dude, I got yelled at off the rip, man, because I just left the door open. I didn't care. Like, that was a bad.
That's one thing.
No.
That's the only thing is I've never done it in front of my wife. I can't.
No, I don't do
You gotta
that.
separate. You gotta separate the normal life and the poop life. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It has to be separated.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna be the weird one here too. I've been in there while it's been pooping. I'm taking a shower and just dropping them. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Can't.
Mm-mm.
I can't.
I
Just
broke
open
it
it.
with my ex,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
Just
what I'm
can't
saying.
poop.
Like, it doesn't bother me. I mean, Christ, who cares?
Honestly, if she was pooping and I was like, man, I gotta take a pee, and she just spread her legs, I'd probably give her a go. My aim's not stupendous, but I would give her a
I'd
college
vomit
try.
in my mouth. I'd vomit directly in my mouth. My ex, like, I'll never forget. We were like, all right, we're gonna fart in front of each other. It was cool. It was great. It lasted like 6 months before she took it. The next step of basically every conversation we have, she burlied it with her farts,
She
and
shit on
I
my
couldn't.
chest.
Does she have a sister?
It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting, and it made me want to vomit. So I said, never again.
Well, and I like how Burley too is like, oh, you know, has any of you guys ever had, you know, another woman spit in your mouth and everything? He's like, hey, if she takes a shit in front of me, that's disgusting. Like, what's going on here?
Dude,
There's a line.
Entire plagues have been started because of shit. Okay, like nobody spit on each other and fucking a plague started.
I don't know. I
Wash
think it's
your
a power move.
hands.
Nah, look at this. I have no idea where my hands
Now
have
rub
been.
your nipples. Rub your nipples.
Hey,
And lick it again.
there's another game show
With
that
his
we can play
good
too.
hand.
It's what color's Burley's tongue today? Oh, it's white. It's a lot of semen.
Lots of cum today. Lots of cum. So much I could feel it moving in my mouth.
I was waiting for Tyson's reaction. He's just like, Lord help us, mercy. I'm so
Dear
sorry
Lord.
for this.
Dear Lord Jesus and all that is holy.
All right, so poor driving.
It's got to be A. Throw in an A.
I think that's so. Where did we go off on that tangent?
I mean, so I posted a video about this too. For some reason, road rage makes me like, I'm not racist, but in the car, I am. Like,
There's something that just leaves your
And-
body when a bad driver's in front of you.
and just honestly, the sexism too, because like if you know somebody's driving slow, I'm like, you slow old bitch, you motherfucker. And then I pass and I'm looking, and you see the hunched over the steering wheel. Just I'm like, I fucking knew it. I can call it. I can call the age. I can call the race. I can call
Yeah.
the gender. You know, it's stereotypes. You know what you see, like, you're a motherfucker. You pass by and go, aha, you mean mug them when you ever drive by. This is A tier. Honestly, arrogance can honestly drop down.
I
Ooh,
think
no.
so too.
I've definitely
I would
screamed
be okay
some
with
things. I've
Person
screamed
I'm
some
thinking
things
of.
that I don't even believe in, and they just came out without me thinking, and that bothered me a little bit. You know, just
Are you
The
talking about
things
like
that
some
people
word
say in
today?
their car by themselves, I feel like is a rite of passage and it should never be publicized in any manner.
oh, dude, if the
I
FBI
say
put a
some fucked
recorder
up
in my
shit.
car, dude, if the FBI put a recorder in my car, they'd they hear me making up words to songs that aren't real, and then
Right.
then they hear me just say horrible things. You know, just yeah. I make a lot of songs. Do y'all ever make up songs about yourself in the car? Going back to arrogance. Yeah, I do this all the time. I do that. I will sing a song about myself and how awesome I am, and it's just a little morale booster for myself. I love it.
So
That is a
have
top
you,
10
do you
trait
make,
of a serial
I don't
killer.
know if you're the age where you're sitting down or standing up and you make noises. Are you at that age yet?
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
You know, that type of
Oh
thing?
yeah.
Oh,
Yesterday,
yeah.
I left work late, so it's just me, and I'm walking, and I sit in the car, and I'm like, and I'm like, what the crap? just came out?" I called my wife. I was
Somebody
laughing
cut
so hard.
that
I'm like,
audio.
I've never made that noise before.
And she's like, yes, you have.
Yeah. I'm like, what was that?
He's like, you
like,
blacked
"Oh."
out, but yeah, you definitely made that noise before.
All the
When all
blood
the
God, went
blood
to your
goes
dick.
to
And
that,
that's,
he
yeah.
can't think straight.
Yeah, you do black out, and all the blood does go there. That's true.
God.
And,
Yeah.
let's see. The last one is just people eating with their mouth open. It grosses the crap out
Yeah,
of me.
C. I'd say that's an accurate spot.
That's
When
actually
it
higher
used to
for
bug
me.
When with me having 2 little kids, like it doesn't bug me as much. Like it does, I pay attention to it, but it doesn't bug me enough where I have to like.
Kids, it doesn't bother me. It's adults.
No, it's the
Hey,
old people when they keep
dude.
that shit in the side of their mouth. You're like, Grandpa,
Ooh, yeah, that drives me
like
crazy.
your fucking mouth.
I guess it bugs me. It's just not something that drives.
Yeah, it's a
me.
C for me too.
Yeah,
It's
like,
A tier for
I'm
me.
not,
It's
I'm
A.
not discrediting it, but if I look at the SAB, like them bother me way much more.
You can
If
walk
I
away
hear
from it.
if I hear a smack, I'm done. Appetite's
What
gone.
about like a fork or a
Ooh.
spoon hitting your teeth?
Oh
I
yeah,
can't do
it's like man, it's like save some spoon for later. How about that?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, girl, get
Now,
it.
hey, would you put slurping in with this category? 'Cause Slurping
Yeah.
Depends on what they're
Gums, you
slurping
mean.
on.
Really?
Oh, I'm sharing this one to Copper
I was
John's
waiting
feed.
for it. I was waiting for it.
You just put the logo on.
Sloppy Johns.
Papa John's.
Copper John's eating Chrome John, sucking the chrome right off that Johnson. It just,
Sloppy John's the name of the episode. Just saying. Just write that down,
Sloppy
Matt.
Johns, baby. It's like, all right, fuck you guys. I'm never doing this again. I'll see you later.
so, does your wife ever ask you what the episode was about? And you're like, this one was like, oh, it was, of course,
Yeah,
my
she's like,
14-inch
should I
meat
listen to it?
hammer
I'm
and
like, no,
sloppy
you're good.
toppy.
I'm fairly
My
sure,
wife sees
honey.
the notes I write
it's like-
down during
she's
shows,
like,
and
why?
she's like,
It's
"Ugh."
Yeah, I'm pretty
You-
sure
you won't
it's
like
not
it.
gonna be.
just say it's locker room talk. Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard of the term panty pudding? Like, you don't want to understand.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my
If you had to
God.
guess a flavor of what the panty pudding would taste like, what would it be,
Tapioca.
and why is it
Butterscotch.
tapioca?
strawberry.
Butterscotch.
Oh God, I hate butterscotch.
I think
I
it's
don't
gonna be
get
tapioca
and I do not
textured.
like
I
butterscotch.
think it's gonna be the
That sounds
color
like
of
an
butterscotch.
Oh,
S-tier
my
shit
eyes.
pudding.
I hope it's the color of pistachio. First of all,
Can I tell you guys a funny story about the
Butterscotch
time
is
that
delicious.
I pre-gamed a buffet?
you pre-came at a buffet?
No. So I actually I got obliterated before. So Pennsylvania is known for like some of the best buffets in the country. There's one called Shady Maple Smorgasbord, and it's basically the Amish have this ginormous building, and they have fucking like stations where they cook hamburgers and cheeseburgers from scratch. It's none of this fucking bullshit. They're churning the fucking mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's legit. It's one of the best buffets I've been to in my entire life. Right?
Aren't the
You been there?
Amish pretty? Aren't the
Let's
Amish pretty
go.
religious? Aren't the Amish pretty religious?
Right there, baby. This place is like there's 5 or 6 grills. You can get like
Oh.
fucking burgers and dude, it is absurd. There's seafood nights, whatever. Anyway, I got obliterated when I was younger coming up to Shady Maple. Have you guys ever thrown up homemade mashed potatoes?
Oh yeah. Is that a slice
It
of
is
pizza? Mm.
The worst thing. Like literally as you're throwing up, it's like you're eating them again because it's
Jeez.
slow. You're like, "Ugh," and
Is
it's
that cut in half?
falling out of your mouth.
Tyson, have you
dude,
ever
I feel
made
so
yourself
good.
throw up to feel better?
only
No.
like once or twice.
I bet
Like,
everybody
like
else in here
1%
does.
service fee?
Man,
Dude,
Yeah.
this
I haven't ate
back
a
me
sweet
up.
maple.
Back me up here, Tony.
No. We have
Tony,
well,
isn't
Yeah,
it?
but sometimes
aren't
you
they
feel
the
where
better.
shit?
I'm at, we have a bunch of Dutch buffets
farted
where it's like
and I
all
felt
home
better.
style
Oh, I thought you
cookies,
said
like
you did.
meatloaf,
Oh, me
broiled
too.
90
chicken,
and up?
like mashed potatoes, noodles, stuffing, green beans, like bread pudding. Oh yeah.
But you're gonna see the biggest behemoths.
You know who's
like
in there
if
to
you were
try.
to if you were to look at the show My 600-Pound
You know,
Life,
in college,
you're
we
seeing a
took-
couple stars here.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, we took the
like this
approach
is
of-
like roll out the red carpet. Oh, it is like people. Yeah. Yeah, like people are trying to get diabetes when they
Did he
leave here.
freeze?
He did.
I
Full
think
El-
so.
he looks like Elvis.
He does, or he
It
went
actually
Mitch
looks like he's
McConnell.
missing a tooth, doesn't he?
He
It
does.
doesn't look right.
Very Dutch breakfast of him.
Hey, Burley, why are you not in your office or in your studio?
My internet went out
Oh.
right 5 minutes before the show. So because I'm dedicated, I got out the
What a
house
dude.
and found some internet.
Fair.
What a
Yeah.
dude.
We just spin the wheel, don't we?
So the question
We
I
do?
was going to ask was, hold on, we got time. The Amish are pretty religious. Isn't that gluttony is like a bad thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Why
like
would
one
they
of
have
the
a buffet?
7 sins, like the movie Seven.
Yeah.
Gluttony was one of them.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
what
know
was
if
in that
it's like
box?
that. Like, dude, it's giving like these people. It's like their job is, and like their bonnets. They're fucking wearing the getup, and dude, there's like parking spots for horse and buggy. Like
Yeah,
it's
the old
it's
hitch-
like
the old hitching post.
yeah, it's like legit. But like it is some of the best buffet food outside of like Vegas. It is the best buffet food in the entire country, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like
And you get
just
free
Well,
birthday
around
meals?
here, it's a.
But talking about body odor,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's some old
You talk
old
about
order
churning some
Amish
butter.
where the stink
dude,
is
no
the
joke
stink,
though.
man.
It's so bad.
dude,
Like,
the
around
bathrooms
here-
there, absurd, bro. They have a living room to get into the bathroom because of the sheer mass of shit that's flowing in that place. Like I shit you not, there is a living. You walk into the bathroom and there's two like like love seats. There's a recliner. Like in order to get into the bathroom because they know that the smell that's coming out of there is absurd.
That is
All right,
wild.
That
we're
looks
gonna do
delicious.
Shady Maple. I'm not gonna go all the way out there to eat at an Amish buffet. Though. I can't do because I.
Dude, it's an hour from me. It's
Yeah,
literally
we're
an
not-
hour from me.
We'll go
Hey,
get a
Vegas
Philly.
in July. Matt and I
And
will be there.
Pennsylvania in September, right? Aren't we doing like what? There's one. There's two of them. There's some
Oh,
like
it
an
has
award
nothing
show.
to
in
do with
September?
Amish. I'm just saying. For
Oh
one
yeah,
meet.
no, I'm definitely going to that. That's the deluxe edition thing. I'll be there with the wifey.
What? Where at? Philadelphia.
It's in Reading. They're doing it in Reading.
Oh, okay. That's a couple hours north of you. Up at Wilkes Bar.
yeah,
Tony, did
yeah,
you
I'll,
lose a
I'll
tooth?
definitely be there.
No.
Nope, you didn't. Okay.
You
Did,
paused, bro. It looked like you lost a tooth.
Yeah, I don't know. My internet's really deteriorated here in the last.
Oh, that's such a good pause.
First it's AT&T, now it's all our internet's getting
Hey,
wonky.
there's the wheel.
yeah, I'm
There's
saying
the
there's
wheel.
some wild stuff going on tonight.
Who's
Why is Matt not on? Did I miss that conversation?
he's
Yeah.
producing. He's watching a basketball game with his daughter.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
So he's producing,
He's
but
awesome.
he's still here.
Good
but
dad.
he's-
Dude, we could have live commentated the basketball game. You know how great that would have been?
That's actually like a growing thing, and I do not
know.
understand. Yeah,
All from One Tree Hill. If you ever seen it.
yeah.
No,
Shout
I
out Thunderbolts.
And his
Oh,
was
yeah.
his mouth is his nickname.
One Tree
I
Hill
don't
sounds like a
remember the name.
WB show.
But I remember
Was-
that was filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina, where my
No,
sister lived.
no,
No,
no. Let's go. Put some WD-40 on that wheel. Let's fucking go. Oh,
Was that-
of course, the internet stops working now. Naturally,
Oh,
naturally.
he's super excited. I could tell. He's super excited. I could tell.
Fucking Kevin James, he just sent me a message saying I can't wait for this next week's top 10. That's really good of him,
Yeah.
really kind.
Best King of Queens episodes.
I love King of Queens.
I do too.
He can't even defend himself right now because we can't hear him. Well, I think we. He's back. What were you saying, Tom?
Ooh, and that actually looks good too.
I was just going to say that I felt like I ruined last week's show with the shitty list because it excluded half the people in it. So I got some redemption.
Not at all.
So.
Should we change the way the wheel works? Should we make it like you can't be picked in like a 2 or 3 week span? Because I feel like that's what's happening right now.
I feel like you should be taken off the wheel until everybody gets a turn. That's my.
You know what? So I think almost like drafting it. So say it's going to randomly pick a number, and so say Rob would get like week 1, Tyson would get week 2, Tony get week 3. You know, that way you know what it is, and it's a little different because it does seem like I had to do it as well. I did 1 week and then I did the 3rd week as well, and it just seems repetitive at that point.
Yeah,
I
I
will
think
say-
we need to change it up.
I do have more time to put into next week's. Where last time I was like really crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt has yet to be picked. I think that way that wheel
Hey
is
Matt,
favored
if
his
you
way.
want mine, dude, just hop on.
Want?
Say yes,
Want? We
I
just
want.
decided, right? We just decided as a group. I think it's Matsy week.
But I think
Top 10 cents from Copper Johns.
Slopper
Ooh,
Johns,
There's a
dude.
lot of them.
like
I don't know though,
Sloppy
Tyson. You
Johns.
might not like that because when we say D tier, you might be like, "You sons of bitches." That's
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
like,
right.
how dare you. So can we do like a spin-off of yours? We'll just call it Sloppy John's Lake Titicaca scent. You know what I mean? Because Lake Titicaca is a place.
We still need
Like,
to
I
do
mean, it's-
our scent of the
Lake-
the
Lake
scent. for-
Placid.
Yeah, Lake Flaccid. That one is a good one. I'm saying like that's got to be it.
It's a new niche.
It's a new niche.
It makes you more relatable to the degenerate beards of the
That's
world.
right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
but
absolutely.
you can sell
degenerate
little
beards
travel
are beards
tubes.
too, Tyson. You need to lure them in with debauchery, but then change their lives to the better.
So
with
what
positive.
group are you guys a part of again? Podcast group?
Deluxe
Deluxe
edition.
The
edition.
David Duke's
Deluxe
what?
edition. Matt, does everyone know? Can I say?
I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
Break the wind.
So yeah,
break the wind.
we did a little special thing for Deluxe Edition. So they went and bought quite a bit of oils and butters, and we're going to be releasing it here in the next couple of weeks.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
So
I'm telling you,
Shit.
it's really it's a
Dudes
scent that
are
we've
beautiful.
never released before, and I don't know, Casey, is his name Casey?
Yeah, it's Casey and Ray.
I think it's
That
Casey.
goes. Thank you.
So Casey chose it, and so yeah, and then we have a collab going out with Finley Hats too, so that'll be a fun one.
Dope. That's dope.
It's awesome, man.
That is
Yeah,
awesome,
so-
man.
Just so you guys know, I took a shit today.
In front of his
Yeah.
wife.
I brushed my teeth.
No, I was just
I
saying
yelled at
we're
someone
gonna have
driving.
we're going to do an oil ourselves. Like we got to do it, but I don't know if I can call it like flaccid unless it's just special for us only, and we're not selling.
That's gonna be my favorite scent by far.
Please, I'm fine with it just being us. It's okay.
Oh,
Lake
Tony, you're
Placid
cutting out
actually
again, buddy.
works better as a ball wash.
It's true. And I could do a scented ball wash.
Tyson.
All I
Tony.
saw, all I heard was
I
ball
know.
water.
No, we can do a scented ball wash. I have a ball wash coming out, so we could do a scented ball wash too. That's specific.
Ooh.
My internet's
something
so
with
bad,
gooch.
guys. My internet's so bad. So.
Garlic gooch. You know, I don't know, something.
Dude, that sounds so gross.
Tasty taint.
I like how when Tony doesn't
Titty
talk,
twister.
it's
Yeah.
perfect. But as soon as he starts saying something, his internet goes back to 2008.
He's like,
Look, and he can't even defend himself. He goes, I don't even want to say anything because I know it's not going to fucking work. But right now, it's working.
You look great. You look great, Tony.
Well, I think we're getting close to the time. Are we not?
Oh yeah, we've been done for 9 minutes.
There we go. Well,
Look at that, we
I'm
did
gonna
it.
go ahead. We're gonna mix it up again now as well,
Love
and
you
we're gonna
guys.
go ahead and have Rob close the show tonight. How about that?
Oh, okay. Well, boys, titties, dicks, fuck. I don't know. That's the only words that came to mind. It was an excellent evening. Thank you to the Deluxe Edition Network, which, by the way, what are the podcasts of the month, Euban?
Films and fermentation and friends talking nerdy. Yeah, you thought you'd
Boom,
catch
he
me
nailed it.
slipping,
You
baby.
fucking nailed
Can't
it,
catch me
baby.
slipping. Wet force lines are out.
Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, cover your foreskins, protect your titties, and of course, honor your holes.
That was good. That was
With
beautiful.
Buddha
Poetic.